Well, now what?
Our American adventure, Alaska.
That's for me. It's certainly been a minute. It's been a few weeks, actually. I guess several weeks. And, well, there's a lot that's been going on. And this video, I'll start to bring you up to speed. And then in the next few videos, you'll see all the things that we've been doing along the way. The house is sold. It's gone. It is no longer ours. And we got our money. Yeah. That was always the plan and kind of necessary to move to Alaska. But we got it. The house is sold. You saw the intro. That's where we are. We are currently staying with family while we acquire all of the things that we need to get up to Alaska. And it's considerable. There was a lot that we had to do with the house for the sale. What was supposed to be a super easy and fast sale ended up being, well, I guess like every other sale that existed. And that is, I had to do a lot of stuff. Apparently the VA has changed how they do things. And the person who bought our house was a veteran, and we went through VA, and there was inspection after inspection after inspection. We had to stain the porch. We had to build some railing. We had to build some handrails. We had to get the septic done. The septic was wild. It was slow draining, but it's been working, well, for 18 years, no problem. And I've heard that, yeah, they can be replaced after 20 years or so, but that wasn't the issue. The issue was roots. And you can pour stuff down the septic and get rid of the roots, but you can't do that quickly. It takes like 6 weeks. And we had a septic company that was, well, I guess a septic inspector that was less than scrupulous and only was interested in selling a new septic tank. So, yeah, the buyer was unimpressed with the hard sell that they were doing on getting a new septic and got another inspector. And we passed, of course, because it was just slow. It has not failed in any way, but they failed it. And one guy I talked to said, the definition of failure in a septic is a human coming in contact with poo. And none of that was happening. It was just slow. And it would do quite well. There was 4 people in the house, no problem at all. Nevertheless, we had to, my mother, who lives next door to the house, was sharing our well. But you can't do that on a VA, and I wouldn't do that to a new buyer. But we had worked out a deal where we were going to move our water meter that we had purchased years and years ago before we got our well. Everything was great, and then like 1 week, literally 1 week before we're supposed to close, they say, oh, we can't do that. That's against our bylaws. The president of the Water Association said that we could do it. And they said, no, it's against our bylaws. Cool. So they wanted a virtual arm and a leg to move the water meter and establish, well, they wouldn't move it. They would remove it and they would add a new one, but they wouldn't move it. So we had to get my mother some water. And there's lots of things I was prepared to do, but I called in a favor with the well guy that he's a really good well guy around here. Jimmy's Well Service, if you're in the Lee County, Texas area and you need good well service, go for Jimmy, because David is the guy that runs it solid. And pulled in a favor and got an emergency well dug for my mother. It's right over here. I'm at her place. And we put that in. He dug it, took 2 days to dig that. Considerable expense, but oddly, the same price as county water. Why would anybody want that? I don't know. So we had to run, you see the line, we had to run the water line to connect it up, had to run the electrical for it, but it's all hooked up and good to go, and it's working. Yeah, so we had a lot to do to close, and then we got all of the stuff done rapidly, like super fast. They've got the inspector to come back out because we had to stain the porches. And we're like, okay, we're closing that Monday. That is the date that we had on the calendar and all like that. About halfway through Monday, I was like, hey, what time are we closing here? Because we're waiting. And they're like, you're not closing until next week. I'm like, pardon moi? We have it on the schedule here. Nothing has changed as far as anybody's told us. We were closing. Yeah, well, we ended up getting closed, I think, on Thursday instead of Monday. This was 2 weeks ago. And we have been in, we've been in run mode for quite a while, which is why no videos, because we just had no time. We will not be doing that in the future. We will be bringing you more along as we go. But I just wanted to, kind of bring you up to date and let you see that we did close. And we are heading to Alaska here very shortly. In fact, as this video comes out, it'll probably be 2-3 weeks. Yeah, we're flying up to Alaska next week to do another scouting trip. Cynthia's going up there with me. We have, we believe, secured a rental for us that will actually do really well for us while we look for our property up there. Lots of things going on. But I don't want this video to be too long, and I don't want it to be just like this talking head where I'm just sitting here like this. And Cynthia will be joining, and I'll probably have her jump in at some point here in the near future, like very near future, and have her say a few words just so you know she's real. She's a real person. And we got a couple other videos to do, so I don't know how to do the exit yet. I don't know how to do that. We were making some changes. Well, we made the changes. Now we're making a transition up to Alaska, so we'll have to do a different ending. So I'm just going to say, stand by.